Okay. So this is the part where you want to be really careful on keeping it nice and taut and tight. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with that dark purple we've been using. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just pat that in. And I'm doing the opposite side, like the purple, and then the opposite over here to kind of make it more interesting. I think the asymmetry is kind of neat looking. So the fishnets thing is going to take some practice too. It took me a couple times to get it down right because I realized that you could not move it hardly at all when applying, or else the fishnetting won't show up. And I'm taking that skip color, the hot pink, and I'm just blending it down from the purple. And then we're gonna do the blue on the opposite side. It takes quite a lot of effort to kind of build up the pigments, especially when it comes to making the scales. Scales. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that green color and Social Blade and just place it underneath that blue. And then I'm also taking the darker blue and kind of putting it right underneath the jawline. That one is called Brother? Brother? Okay, that's interesting. I think I want to make this pink go just a little farther down. Oh. Get that hair. There we go. Should probably use a hair tie too. I just couldn't find one. All right. You can finally take it all off. Oh, kind of. Oh. See, in the Midwest here in Oklahoma, we say "ope" like after everything. So, all right. Cool. So you have kind of the transitionings going on here. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. Pretty cool. Okay. So at this point is when I will move to my eyeliner. I like to do it after the netting because it can get smeared easily if you put the netting over your eyeliner. So I'm just taking this black eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's amazing and only like $3. Liquid liner takes a lot of practice too. I've been doing it for so long, and that's why it's really easy. And instead of doing wings, I thought it'd be easier because I know collectively like that may be kind of a challenging thing to get down. I'm going to use this NYX Vivid Brights and Vivid Envy, and I'm just going to create some little dots, kind of like wings. But not exactly. I thought that was just kind of like a little more interesting. Okay. And I guess you could have just done this earlier, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to take my other flat brush and I'm going to use this yellow color called B and then mix it with this highlight color and put it on the inner corner of my eye. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, with the sequins that we're gonna use for this look today, I like to have them already laid out. It makes this go by a lot faster so you don't have to dig through the package. But I'll just kind of show you which ones I'm using. So I got these from the craft store from Michael's. And I got some different sizes and different colors too. I'm mostly sticking to like the blues and the greens type range, maybe some purple to kind of look like scales and to stick with the same color scheme. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to be using lash glue to make it stick, and you're gonna want to be really conservative with it because it can get really hard to get off if you use way too much. So I'm just using this Duo lash glue. It comes with a little applicator, so it makes it easy. You can use tweezers instead of your fingers if you don't want them to get as messy. You're gonna want to start with like your biggest sequins at the top. I'm just gonna press them on. And then I usually just kind of, when I put them next to each other, I want the colors to vary just a little bit. And as far as like positioning them, these are different colors, you just can't see it on camera. They're different shades of blue. Yeah, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. Scales are kind of random looking anyway. So just kind of use your own creative imagination with that. But when you do apply them, I like to kind of stick them underneath each other to kind of give it like that scaly look. And then, let's see. And now I'm gonna start using kind of some smaller sequins. It kind of makes it look more natural because usually scales aren't all uniform. Usually they're kind of all different shapes and sizes. Creating that shape that I want. Well, that's not where I wanted that to go. Now, once you're kind of satisfied with that, you can kind of look and see, do I want any more anywhere? Or do I feel pretty satisfied with it? And if you feel satisfied with it, then I would just go to the next side. Now, I've found if you guys decide you want to do the sequins like both on the forehead and on the cheek, I think it would look good with just the forehead too. But I mean, if you want to kind of add more drama to it, you can do the cheek, but you just want to be sure to stay far away from your hairline, because I made the mistake of putting it way too close and it kind of got stuck in my hair. So, you know, just be careful. So I'm actually just going to start it here, because last time I started it like all the way over here and it was just way too close. So don't be like me, kids. Learn from my mistakes. Oops. Needs a little more lash glue on that guy. Okay. This honestly would be a lot less messy if I were to use just tweezers, but I feel like I want to put one more bigger scale, kind of up, more up. Here we go. I think that looks cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Awesome. Okay. So next, I'm just gonna move on to the mascara. And I'm using the L'Oreal Voluptuous Superstar Red Carpet something black. Yeah, Red Carpet Black. This comes with a primer and on one end, which makes your eyelashes nice and long, and then this side is just the regular mascara. And of course, I'm just, it tells you, it numbers which one to use first and second, so I just put the primer on and I'm putting the black over that. Now, I like to go in just with the white for my bottom lashes because I think that just looks kind of cool. It makes it look kind of interesting. And it really pops against those dark colors underneath the lashes. Very cool. All right, and then now, let's see, we're gonna go with the glitter real quick. Wait, actually before the glitter, I'm gonna go in with this eyeliner. It is a NYX eye and eyebrow pencil in, what color are you? In baby blue. And I'm just gonna line right underneath my eye. It's gonna make your eyes look crazy big. And I think I want to do eyebrows too before we do glitter. You definitely want to do the glitter last. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna go in. I have just a regular eyebrow brush from a pencil that I've used in the past. You can really find any just little wand and it'll work, but you just want to brush your eyebrows before you apply your makeup. And I'm just going to go in with that blue that we used in Playground. And I'm using a small angled brush here. And I usually start right underneath the brow. And you're just kind of filling that in. Beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going in with that darker blue and Brother, I believe that was the color. And I'm just going to go straight out. Just gonna go ahead and do the same with the other eye. I want them to kind of like go up a little bit because that really just makes it look kind of more artistic and interesting, I'd say. Okay, now I'm going in with the shimmery blue in this palette, and that one is called Hello is the name of it. And then we're just going to apply that on the inner portion. You don't want it to look super dark on the inner part of the eyebrow. It'll just look way too harsh. And then with that eyebrow spoolie we were using, if I can find it, we're just gonna blend it out. Cool. Okay, now we can do glitter. And I'm just taking the NYX glitter again. This one is different. It's a metallic glitter and it's in 05, or Lumalite is the name of it too. I'm just gonna tap it upside down. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that glitter glue that we were using earlier for the glitter, and I'm just going to apply a little bit onto my finger. You guys will probably want to bring like makeup wipes to wipe off the glue with, because it just gets so messy. And then I'm just gonna dip my finger into the glitter, and I'm just gonna tap it. Now the glitter is going to rain, so just be ready for that. I'm just putting it in the places that I want to see it nice and glittery. Particularly on the scales, like around the scales we put in. And on the contour. And we're just kind of patting it. You don't want to smear it too heavy. I mean, this probably won't move, but just don't be too aggressive with it. And at this point, I'm just kind of looking at my makeup, thinking about any additions, and I think I want to add a little bit more jewels to it. You can use lash glue to glue these on. In my case, to save time, I'm just not going to do it, but you guys probably will want to, because you'll be out on the field and you'll really want it to stay. So I'm just putting a turquoise jewel underneath each eye. I got these from Spencer's, but you can probably order like bulk amounts of festival jewelry, which is what I got from like Amazon or wherever. And then I think I want to add, see, this might be easier to do with tweezers too, possibly. Luckily I have small fingers, but I know it can be kind of challenging if you don't. There's something in my eye. That's not disturbing. Alright, if you could just... It is not wanting to happen for me today, guys. There we go. Well, kinda. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then just an idea, if you wanted to kind of like bling out your scales a little more, you could just add some little stones, like where your diamond scales are, you know. And then usually I just kind of stick them. This is optional, but if you're just feeling a little extra. Okay. Then just to make it super duper interesting, I'm using these little guys. I also got them from Spencer's. I'm going to use these silver crystals, and I'm going to apply them in the middle of the brow. See, maybe I should have used lash glue. Oh well. We're making it. That's all that matters. What it is I think my hands are still really sticky from using lash glue on the sequins. So when I press it down, it's like trying to take off the sticker. Just gonna position them the way you want them. Ooh, yes, I like the way that looks. All right, and lastly, I'm just gonna wrap it up with some lipstick. This is the NYX Cosmic Metals. This is a wonderful brand. I love it. And then this one is in Out of This World. I'm just gonna start lining my lips out with it. I'm gonna act like that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just glue that guy because that one was not wanting to stay. Way better. Okay. Awesome. So if you guys want to reuse these, which obviously you're going to want to, you could use like a little, like small Tupperware for it, or even like a Ziploc bag. There's a couple things you can do, but yeah, this is the finished look. I think this is looking pretty freaking cool. Oh, yeah, that is awesome, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, or if something isn't like clear, or if there's anything you just want to know more information about or need help with, you can always message me. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.